This video contains or may contain spoilers for Hollow Knight. So, how do vessels grow? We actually sort of get that answer from the Hunter's Journal entry for Pure Vessel, the Hollow Knight's uninfected form as encountered in Godhome. It describes them as having been raised and trained to prime form. But that still leaves some questions. Why didn't the Knight grow? And how did the broken vessel grow bigger than the Knight? I'll be discussing my theories and speculations in this video. We know that the Hollow Knight was once the same size as the Knight from the birthplace memory. A significant difference between the two, however, is that the Hollow Knight was raised in the White Palace while the Knight escaped from the Abyss some unknown amount of time after the memory took place and then left Hallownest after that. In the White Palace, the Hollow Knight was taken care of, even having what appears to be a designated nursery for when they were very small. Although, since they escaped the Abyss alive while they were that little when so many others didn't, it's hard to imagine them having any reason to be babied at all afterward. The Hollow Knight was also trained there, as the journal entry reveals. The Knight, on the other hand, likely did not need to engage in any combat once they left Hallownest, since the creatures beyond the kingdom would not be infected and therefore aggressive. The Hollow Knight was both raised and trained in a specific way for a specific purpose, and the Knight was neither, so they did not grow at all. There is also a possibility that the Knight never knew that they could grow, so they never tried to make it happen to themselves. Meanwhile, the Hollow Knight was told as soon as they exited the Abyss, when they were essentially a baby, that they would be the vessel to contain the Radiance. So from the beginning, they knew that they were to grow, and they were nurtured and strengthened in order to ensure this happening. But the question still remains as to how the broken vessel grew. Did they simply know that they could grow, where the Knight did not? Were they raised and/or trained by someone else? Did remaining in Hallownest and thus among stronger beasts allow them to train themselves? Did they simply hatch larger than all the other vessels did? One thing we can definitely rule out as having played a role in their growth is being reanimated by the light seeds, since we see the broken vessel's empty shell before the light seeds begin to fill it up. Badly infected creatures can swell in size, but this likely did not happen to the broken vessel, as they are, or at least they were born, a void being. The Hollow Knight became infected, of course, but they had the Radiance directly inside of them. Plus, they likely developed a relationship with the Pale King which tarnished them, and the broken vessel did not unless they had a bond with someone else. I think the most likely answer is simply that they trained themselves amongst infected creatures and became stronger, which resulted in their growth, but obviously they were eventually defeated by these creatures. Even that makes it seem strange that none of the other dead vessels who escaped the Abyss but remained in Hallownest that we see, such as the one in Greenpath and the ones in Nosk's Lair and Deepnest, did not grow in a similar manner. I think that leaves just one more question though. Obviously, the Knight trains themselves and gets stronger over the course of the game, so why don't they grow? I think it's because the events of the game take place in a relatively short amount of time, and for all we know, it took several years for the Hollow Knight to grow as big as they did. As for the broken vessel, we don't know for sure that all of the vessels who escaped the Abyss after it was sealed did so at the same time. Whether the broken vessel did so during the years that the Hollow Knight was being raised or the stasis while the Hollow Knight was sealed, they likely would have had several years to train themselves and grow as strong and as big as they did. The Knight could have escaped the Abyss some time after the broken vessel did, as well as the other vessels who escaped, which would explain why they're all just as small as the night. So what do you think? Do you agree with my speculations? How do you think vessels grow? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to give it a like, share it, check out my other Hollow Knight videos, and subscribe for more to come. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time.